Tomorrow, the Arizona Cardinals are set to take on the Seattle Seahawks for the first time of the season. As it stands right now, the Cardinals have a record of 8-2 while the Seahawks have a record of 3-6. But I mean, you can also pinpoint the Seahawks record of being because they don't have their star franchise quarterback Russell Wilson behind center. That was until last week where they got blown out by the Packers. But I mean, to be fair, it was his first game after removing a pin from his finger, so I'll cut the guy some slack. But speaking of star franchise quarterbacks, the Arizona Cardinals have been without quarterback Kyler Murray for the past 2 games. And well, at this point in time, he is still a game time decision, so no one knows if he's going to play or not. I mean, we saw what happened last week against Carolina, so obviously we desperately need him. I mean, in my opinion, he was the MVP of the league before he got injured. So when your team loses a player of his caliber, it's going to be tough. But then you stay on the Arizona Cardinals injury report and you see that DeAndre Hopkins is officially ruled out as well. I mean, does it get any tougher than that? The answer is no. But something that is good though is that DeAndre Hopkins is expected after the bye week. And let's also stay on that train of good news. Cliff also said that Budda Baker will play tomorrow. No one knew if Budda was going to play until yesterday where Cliff said it and confirmed it. I mean, thankfully he's playing because he's our best defensive player. And also something tough that came out yesterday as well is that Chris Carson is out for the season and won't play in tomorrow's game. I mean, obviously. According to Ian Rappaport, Chris Carson, who has been sidelined with a neck injury, is expected to have season-ending surgery, which is going to cause him to be put on IR. His 2021 season ends after just 4 games as his neck never improved enough for him to get back on the field. I mean, that's a huge blow for Seahawks fans and your team in general, but I mean, you just got to have that next man up mentality. And something weird is that the Cardinals might not even have their backup quarterback Colt McCoy because he injured his pec. If both Kyler and Colt aren't able to go, this means that Chris Streveler will get the start, but we also have no backup besides him. So if Chris Streveler gets injured, we literally don't have a backup. So could you imagine if we see Andy Lee running quarterback? That'd be wild. But even though the Cardinals will be without DeAndre Hopkins, and they might even be without their starting quarterback Kyler Murray, I still like their chances. And if they do these 3 things, I don't see a way we lose. So first things first, we just have to make Russell Wilson as uncomfortable as possible. We saw it last week when they went scoreless against Green Bay. Russell Wilson really never got into a groove, and if we can replicate some of the same kind of things, there's just no way. Especially with Chris Carson out, our chances of winning this game have skyrocketed significantly, and if we're able to shut down Russell Wilson, they don't have much else. And the second thing we're going to have to do is our pass rush is going to have to step up. This correlates with the first point, but we have to make Russell Wilson as uncomfortable as possible, and we're going to need Chandler Jones and Marcus Golden to step up big. Chandler Jones has been really quiet all season long outside of his week 1 performance, but he typically has really good games against Russell Wilson, so it'll be very interesting to see what he can do. And Marcus Golden has been balling out all season long. Although Chandler Jones hasn't been amazing all season long, you better bet opposing offenses know the threat that he poses, so he's going to get a lot of attention, which is allowing Marcus Golden to dominate. So if our pass rushers can dominate tomorrow and make Russell Wilson uncomfortable, I'm liking our shot. And the third and final thing we're going to have to do is we just got to find some offense. I mean, this is obvious, but if you watched any of the Cardinals game last week, it was embarrassing. I mean, we started the game down 20-0. Yeah, you heard that right. So whether it's Kyler behind center or Colt McCoy behind center, we just got to find some offense, and we got to find it at the beginning of the game rather than later. We can't have ourselves down 20-0 again, otherwise this game is going to be over. If you give Russell Wilson a 20-0 lead, whether he's injured or not, chances are you're not going to win that game. So as long as our offense comes to play tomorrow, we're going to be looking good. But this should be a really good game, and if I had to make a prediction for it, and this is going to be really hard to make because I don't even know who's going to be our quarterback, I'm just going to say the Cardinals are going to win it 27-21. I think it's going to be a really close game from start to finish, but I think the Cardinals are going to come out on top. But if you're someone who disagrees with my prediction, I'm going to give you guys a chance to offer your rebuttal, and here's how. So down in the comment section, there's going to be 2 comments. One's going to be for the Arizona Cardinals winning, and one's going to be for the Seattle Seahawks. So what I want you guys to do is like the comment of the team you think is going to win, and that's basically going to cast a vote for you. Whichever team has more votes or likes is a team that you guys vote on to win, and at the end of the season, we're going to see how many of these you guys get correct, and And as it stands right now, I believe we're both 8-2. Like, I literally think we pick the Cardinals every week, so I'm pretty sure it's just the Arizona Cardinals record. At some point, I might just pick against them just to pick against them. But with both of us having an 8-2 record, it is neck and neck, so make sure you are subscribed and you guys are voting every single week. Because I forgot to mention, at the end of the season, if you guys end up with a better overall record than me, I'll be giving away a Kyler Murray jersey. You heard that right. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you guys are voting every single week and make sure you guys are on your A game. But with that being said, that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post NFL and NBA content, so if you're a fan of either of those or both of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.